What we're seeing here is where the exact footprint of the 1934 bridge. This job started in 2013, so it was removed about 3 or 4 years prior to start.
This may be my best job ever. I've loved this the most. A job like this is, you want to go to work every day.
We're very excited about the bridge. It's very difficult for a company to have two audiences, so to speak. And they're working for the state of Massachusetts, but the people here are the ones who are going to end up with the project in the end. And the bridge contractor, Middlesex, was able to bridge that very, very nicely.
This one has been unique to my career because I've never built a bascule or lift span bridge. There's a lot more goes into it than you might originally think. A lot of engineering. We've had a great team working on it. And even though I've been around for a while, I still learned a lot on this job here.
All the interesting and tough work is in the ground. Once we get out of the ground, it sort of gets easier, but also for the public, it gets more visual. They can see now what we're doing. The first year and a half on this project, we were only in the ground, and everybody, I think, was wondering when they were going to start, let alone when are they going to be done. So once you get out of the ground, then they start seeing it. There's always sort of words of amazement. The toughest part is getting out of the ground. Obviously, what people perceive as the difficult is what they can only see.
The aesthetics of the bridge were of a big importance to us as representing the island because it is a tourist community.
The abutments themselves and the approaches are cast in concrete. It looks like stone, but it isn't. But on the control house, that is actual field stone. And that granite underneath there on that pier is laid all the way down. It's really, really quite incredible.
We have a beautiful functioning bridge. I'm running the only gates in the United States that kind of stow themselves and they're invisible when they're down. The warning gates have to go to stop traffic. Once they stop traffic, the other half comes down. Then you have your barrier gates, because once they go down 2 at a time, the others 2 come down, so they interlock. I know the people that put them in, and they did a very good job.
The foot traffic, bike traffic was really important, and particularly to the Martha's Vineyard Commission has an overall plan for bike trails on the island and improved pedestrian access. And part of their plan was to expand the bike and pedestrian pathway over the bridge to connect with one that existed here.
The biggest challenge out here was just getting out here. You have to take the ferry for everything, and any big equipment has to come by barge. And more than once, the crew will show up to go to work and the ferry will be shut down because the weather's so bad that ferries can't run.
The thing that really impressed me, because this seems to me to be a very complicated job, to be able to get all the pieces woven together in a timely way and to have the men and materials and subcontractors all showing up when they're supposed to or at the time they're needed, especially with the island factor. So I became much more appreciative of what it takes to do that.
This community loves that bridge. They have a vested interest in it. They have an emotional interest in it.
For Martha's Vineyard, this is the largest bridge by far, so if there was a signature bridge for Martha's Vineyard, this is it.